Today we are visiting a lovely village called Haworth, situated in the city of Bradford. Haworth is a tourist destination, known for its association with the Bronte sisters. The Bronte sisters were born in Thornton, but wrote most of their novels while living at the Haworth parsonage when their father was a parson at the Church of St Michael and All Angels. Today we have come to Haworth to do a paranormal investigation and to see if we can speak to any of the Bronte sisters.
Have you seen it again?
See that man?
Down here, look. Beauty, that, isn't it? Right, we're about to do a spirit session. Anybody with us? Anybody want to come forward and talk to us? Any of the Brontes here? Bramwell here? Charlotte Bronte?
Anyone?
Emily Bronte here anywhere?
Anyone local? Is it me or is that one a kid? Is that a child?
Yes. Hello, what's your name? Come forward and talk to us. Move.
We stood where we should
your
be.
grave.
It's gone quiet.
Nobody want to talk to us?
Picking up. Whose grave are we stood on? Or next to? What?
Doesn't like stop.
What? That one says Susie, but I didn't see it. I'm sure it's started with an S.
What did it say, John?
It started with an S, that one says. Susie? Did we get Susie then?
Susie, are we near you?
There's a Mary. The kid's voice.
Is there a child here with us? Anybody want to talk to us? Come forward and talk to us. Are there any of the Brontes here? How about John Brown? John Brown here?
Who's John Brown, Barry?
Mate, did I just hear a baby crying?
Sounded like it, yeah. As soon as I mentioned John Brown, baby cried.
Who's John Brown?
John Brown, you're an undertaker.
Is there a story to it?
Yeah.
Tell the story.
He lost 2 children. And they buried him in a tomb. The first one. But his wife couldn't deal with the second one being buried. So they went down at night to put the baby in the tomb. And the guy that helped him ran off. And when he later found out what had happened, he says, as I put the baby's coffin down on top of the other, I could hear a baby cry inside the tomb.
Do we know where the tomb is?
I'm not sure.
No, I'm not sure.
We'll have to have a look for it later, eh?
Right, so we've found John Brown's grave. It's not too far from the church or the Bronte house. Let's see what we can get.
Are you here, John? Do you want to talk to us, John Brown? Is that story John told true, or is it just myth?
Real.
Real?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, real. Can you tell us about the story?
Quite tragic, really. He was losing two children.
Yeah. You want to come and talk to us? How about Mary come and talk to us?
What?
We're not in much else.
John. Just said John.
John?
John
You want to
Brown.
talk to us, John Brown?
That's no woman's voice.
Is that Mary?
There was a Mary up there as well.
Is James Brown with us? John's brother? You want to come forward and talk to us? Tell us what you heard about the crying baby?
Very quiet.
How about James Sutcliffe, the highwayman? Are you in this graveyard? Are you buried in this graveyard?
I don't think we're that far from it. I mean, it's up here somewhere.
It's in the top end somewhere, yeah. There's a gravestone. Nobody want to talk to us?
Woman's voice. Kid's voice. Yes.
Yes. You going to come forward and talk to us then?
There are a lot of children in this graveyard.
That's surprising because I picked up last time. That one.
Yeah.
What's that noise? Is it a train?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Did anyone here work on the railways? Railroad. The railroad. What did that just say about? Squinch on it. Did you work on the trains?
Got more last time with it. Seems like it anyway.
Barry, you just said your name. Did you say Barry?
I'm here. Come and talk to me. Have you got any messages for us? Stop. Sound like stop.
Stop.
Sound me like stop. Let's have a look and play it back.
Do you get a lot of visitors? Just like us?
Nobody want to speak to us today then?
Right, so we're just going to have a little walk around with SLS camera, aren't we?
Yeah. And there's a certain amount of time she can push record. Right, shall we do one?
Ready, Jay?
What's
Yeah,
that
I'm going
goal?
for it,
You
mate.
there to your right, Jay. Right, we're doing a walk through. In there. You know what?
What's I'm surprised about? Nobody wants to show themselves.
Pan round.
So we are picking something up.
Why won't we let you record?
I don't know. Weird, isn't it?
Oh, it's
Wow.
picking a few up.
Picking
Hello.
a few up.
Nice to see you.
We can see you. You're going to come and speak to us, put our app on.
Are they your graves? Whoa, there's loads. Keep it aiming down there. Can you wave?
Someone right here, right now.
Hello. It's gone off. Go on. Keep it right still, Barry, on that one down there. Can you wave? Hello? Wave? Come in. Can you put your hand out? Yep, just did.
So we've got one there.
Have you picked something up, yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
Look,
I've got two.
two. One back there, one back there.
Ooh.
Step back a bit, Barry. I think last time you got one over to the left. Oh, yeah,
one
got one
as
there.
well. Ah, you gonna give us a wave?
Wave.
Give us a wave.
There were three last time.
Well,
Anyone else?
no, it just seems to be here, that one. So we need to go and find out who that is. That one there that's lit up. Yeah,
Should we walk down?
yeah.
Is it gone?
Someone stood right here. Right in front of us. And they've gone.
Stood right there. Still there?
Where you are about there now, just in front of you, there's a stick figure. Gone.
Gone.
God, there were a few, weren't there? And they've all disappeared now. Probably because of filming them, they've all disappeared.
Yeah, probably gone to the pub.
It's a bit later now, isn't it? Move to another spot.
Yeah. Does anybody come and talk to us? Seem to get a lot of children coming through. Come and talk to us.
We've got, what was that device you used? We've got the word victim.
Yeah. Is evil in here?
Just said John.
This is John.
John, are you here? John Brown? Listen.
The kid just said no as well.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I want to talk to you. Come and talk to us. You got a message?
I say Fred.
Yeah.
Is Fred here? John again. John again.
John? That sounded like John Brown.
That second one. Brown.
Yeah.
Is anybody here that were killed in World War One? Did they stop burying?
I don't know.
Is there a Joseph? What have we got here? Mate, I guess it was whoever stood next to it. John Townend. That's the word, John. Twice.
Right, yeah, possible. Are you going to come and talk to us, John Townend?
There'll be a few Johns in there. Didn't get that, but he said something to me. Together.
Quiet, very quiet here.
What about the church? Anybody in here that went to the church? It's really quiet.
Very quiet.
Just have a look, see if there's any names. I'll shout some.
Very, very quiet. Very quiet indeed.
Death. Did I say death?
Sounded like it.
Got Elizabeth.
Elizabeth with us?
Got Got another Mary.
Mary.
We've got John Clayton. Second John.
A lot of Johns. A lot of Johns. Go.
Go. Got James here.
James.
This is some of Bradford.
James with us.
Nothing.
Very, very quiet.
Do you get a lot of people asking questions? Is it- Yes. One of the kids' voice as well. What?
Don't know.
Did you make that out? Yeah.
No.
Where did we do? We did the last one down there, didn't we?
Didn't we? Let me try that again. That's
Susan.
Which was that one? Was that one up there? That one?
That one's up there, yeah.
Yeah. Sound like Thomas then.
Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas here.
Hey mate. Look where he stood. He said Susan.
Yeah. Susan.
Susanna. So, nice one, Susan.
You want to come and talk to us?
Should we try one somewhere else?
Yeah. Should we try further down? Oh, we got that message before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're up here somewhere.
There. There.
What did you see, John?
Look white, just come across there. Like I did earlier. When we first walked in.
Did you see it as well, Barry?
Saw some of that, yeah. I don't know what it was.
That's one of others, isn't it? Who was stood earlier? Look at this man. Full moon out as well.
What did you see?
Just something white. Like when we first walked into in the graveyard, and he says I could see it run across. We didn't have torches on at that time.
You see it again? You see it again?
Yeah. Hey, just check over that wall. Been up and down here twice. Quite the same thing. Wasn't big. What a... I told you, I reckon 3 foot.
Oh, it's a fox.
Is it?
Some sort of animal.
Is it a rabbit? You see that? Cat? Cat?
Might be a cat.
Fucking eye, isn't it?
Cat. No, I can't. No. I can see it, but it goes out of focus.
Looks like a cat.
Yeah. It's like a cat. Anything?
There.
What did you see, Barry?
Someone just went across that way.
Again?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. So,
Wasn't that reflective, was it? No.
no. So someone just went this way.
James, that light out.
Have you seen it again?
Someone fucking about. It's got to be.
What did you see this time?
Same thing. It's all for this shit.
Hello, pussycat. Nice colours. Gee. Think she's attracted to lights.
Right, so our last spirit session of the night. Let's see if we can talk to anybody.
Should get some.
Any of the Brontes want to talk to us?
Where are the Brontes?
All in church.
What's that?
All these Brontes are in the church, apart from one, is it Anne, that's buried in Scarborough?
Did.
Did.
Yeah, they're up to 10 bodies in one grave in some cases.
Yeah, they reckon there's over 40,000 people in this graveyard. Buried. You want to speak to us?
Who are you wanting to speak to? Why don't you call people out?
Yeah, let's see if we can get Bramwell. Bramwell, you want to talk to us?
I think Bramwell will be at the pub Saturday night.
Quite possibly. How about Charlotte? You want to talk to us? Emily?
Say their names.
I have, and nothing's come through.
Is Emily Bronte here?
Charlotte Bronte?
Anyone else? Don't even have to be the Brontes.
Anybody else round us wants to speak to us?
Is this your local church? What? Someone just said bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Who's a bitch? Kid's voice again.
Yeah. This has got to be the only place where we have that.
Not children, plenty of children.
Someone just said
Yeah.
Any words? Any words at all? Evelyn.
Sounding like it again, yeah. Who's Evelyn?
Woman's voice but whispering.
Yeah, do you want to come and talk to us, Evelyn?
Do you like it here when it's full of people? As you say, Jason and John. There's Barry here. Say his name as well.
I already have tonight, once.
Big boy Barry.
Yeah, he's here.
Who's here? Sounded like Sue. Again.
We've had Susan.
We had.
It was a Fred, wasn't it? Who was the other fellow that were up there? The brother of George.
We would like to speak to one of the Brontes, please. Are you there?
This is Bronte.
Do you know how famous you are these days? They're still turning your books into films. You are probably the most famous people in this area. Probably in West Yorkshire. So come and speak to us. We're not bad people.
Yeah, when you were first asking that, there were loads and loads of female voices coming through.
Yeah, we'd really like to speak to you, the ladies.
Tell you what, it's really active in here.
It is here.
Go on.
I'll go further up we won't.
How does it feel knowing that your work's still published and still made into films? All these years later. Are you happy about that?
Well, some people won't, really, because so women. They didn't like women publishers. And
Well, it must be bloody good writing, mate, because, 200 years later, people still, like, love it.
it's crazy, innit? They come from Japan. I've seen Japanese here, I've seen Americans here.
Yep.
Just do that.
Goes back on that video.
So come on, girls, we'd love to talk to you. Come and say hello.
They get many visiting.
Quiet.
Are you happy that people visit your house?
There's some female voices coming through, but I can't really see what they're saying.
Okay, so what's the verdict? What have you seen today? Has it been a good experience?
Yeah, cold.
Yeah,
Got a fair few things, didn't we?
we have, yeah. Got a few things on Spirit Box.
A fair few Johns.
What about that white thing you found?
Chasing that thing about.
Yeah.
Kept appearing a fair few times. Even when we first turned up. Had me running about. Not used to that shit.
So,
What else do we get? A lot of kids' voices.
Yeah.
Way
yeah,
too
that's,
many.
yeah.
But yeah, that were a bit strange because when we were up at Eptonstall, got none.
Yeah, I didn't get any, did we actually? No.
Druids, didn't get any there.
No, we didn't, no.
But yeah, it's been alright.
So is that a wrap then for tonight?
Yeah, I think
is,
so.
It's getting late.
We'd like to get something where it's a bit quieter, but there's
Yeah.
just too much going on at the moment.
So we'll see you in the next video.
Yep.